our brothers and sisters died. And personally, you that heard, we're gonna spread the news. So now, due or time limit, the floor if it is a question or a statement, be precise. And there is, and now my brother,
this war happening in South Sudan, we call home always, and we talk to individuals to want to find out if indeed there was a genocide in South Sudan. At this time, all of us from South Sudan to enlighten us. For those of you who are in the SPLM and do not want to transform your fight, we will so that anybody who wants to ask a question.
Mine is not working now.
It's not working, okay. Okay, we will use the other one then. It's now for all of you at the General Assembly, if there is any question that you feel you want to ask Dr. Tombe to 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Let me thank you for coming. I have a little comment. Comment maybe a little story and question. I want to mention a few individuals in history that come from someone starting from Mandela, who stayed in jail, but still carrying the cross. Muhammad Ghani, and the story that I enjoy most told back home is about an elephant and a fly, an insect. So they were fighting. The fly decided to end the loss after. And then that they died. How possible would it be? How possible would that be? I'm talking about resources. Resources. Oh, my name is Manas, and I recently I participated in development. I think it's my contract, and I don't know what happening now. So that's all about this. Some of you might have known me. That's why I close, maybe. Nobody knows it. And that's it.
As a reminder, if you have a question, we want you to contact. And for those of you who are nominated for questioning, you guys can go on the line. Starting from
this government needs us to work hard to engage Thank you so much for giving me this privilege to ask my question. And first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Chambi, for investing his time and energy traveling from South Sudan directly to Canada. Thank you, Dr. Bakari. My name is Dan, and the question that I want to ask, I know and I acknowledge that it will take long for us to leave harmony.
My question, why not? Mấy chiếc bè cho có con người đi, có con mình riêng thì chỉ cần người đi, thì để là loài sợ sự đã.
What hurt us is not, the problem we have in South Sudan is not between the Dinkas and the Nuer, and the people that are in South Sudan are not also Dinkas. That took you so long to even come and talk publicly about what happened. Why you let that time to lapse rather than you coming up when the crisis started?
Ngay cái này là ôi nó thuộc là mấy kia thuộc người cái này là mấy cái này là ôi cái là người mà là ôi người và có quê này cũng như này cho nên.
You know that for sure that the aggressors were not the Nuer, it was the government of South Sudan directed by the Dinka-led government that started this genocide. Why did that seem, why did that it took so long to even talk about it?
Con này đi lớn mà thảo thì mình sẽ tiến triển. Còn mình đi của bố mai thì mình chắc là không còn mà đấy. Nhất là có một tiền của con thì
Since I'm here in Canada, I'm not happy with what happened and what is happening in our country, especially to us, the Nuer.
Will go.
Yang masuk aku.
Will go to other projects. I was going to ask two questions. One is
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is we are able to hear that there is peace in South Sudan. We need to end this crisis and we need it to finish or end it now. So my question is, what are the possibilities or what is the plan of ending this war? We are hearing about interim government, that there will be an interim government, sharing of power or something. So we would like to hear from you more because you are one of the people who are in the peace process. So that's my question. And my last word is we cannot afford to lose more lives. People were massacred in Juba, and they are still dying up now, and we cannot afford to lose more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome, Dr. Toby. My name is Dr. Ted. That's my first name. It's not a prophet. To be clear, this scenario is have been there. We have been there in that time. We did what we did, and we came back. But unfortunately, we were not able to join the SPLA because of this kind of atrocities that were happening in the SPLA itself. That's why we're here. Right now, after 2005, what happened? The government itself was organized, and some people intentionally were excluded, especially in Greater Victoria and Upper. The government form. The last law that was made in Juba was the Constitution. That Constitution, we understand, you understand that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolute. This guy was given the power by the Parliament. The Constitution was passed, even though those who opposed were knocked out. Now he has a free hand to call in everybody to help. Ugandans are there, Burundis are there, Rwandans are there, Egyptians are there, Kenyans are there now, and even Egyptian double are there. And who is going to silence? Who is going to question him? Nobody, because you meet fire with fire. My question is, have been 4 months now, or we are doing 5 months since the conflict started. Given that we rose arm, defending ourselves with whatever we could have, and we have not seen any effort from the direction of our leaders to get some kind of necessity that he can fight back with. My message is this, or my word is Dr. I'm sorry to say this, but we are grieved. Victoria can acquire anything, even from the devil. Let him stand up from the devil and help our people. This is what
Again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind you that if you have a question, please go direct to your question. Because we want to make our time short. And now, I want to give chance to the last one?
You finished the last one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Dr. Wani. My name is Mogilia from Central Victoria. You elaborated more about Victorian government, confederation or federation. My question here is that what is the position of the current government, not the government position, but the government now in the SPLM government of Zimbabwe? What is that the position of that government based on what you people have already presented in this issues? Thank you.
Is that a question?
Hello, my name is Dr. Loro. I'm from Central Victoria, and Edmonton in particular, right now. My question is this, and a little bit is of my comment. We know that they are coming directly from Khartoum via London to US and here to Canada. My worry in the whole scenario of that piece of IGAD, I don't know much about Troika states, but I know that they have been helping us in the past to achieve independence. What modalities are you putting in place? Or what strategies are you putting in place as Gregor to make sure that IGAD has no vested interest in Southern Sudan? As far as we are concerned, we have seen Rwandan genocide. IGAD did nothing, and yet the African Union was African Union did nothing, and things went so bad. And now they are blaming UN for having done that genocide, and one of the UN leaders has been here. The UN leader was here in Canada. Now, why should we, African states, rely on the UN? So my question is, Gregor, tell us what your strategies are so that we are sure that you can stop IGAD countries from having partnership with the government. Museveni is already fully involved there. We know why Museveni is there. And that story of the lorry full of money was taken to Uganda. We don't even know if that money is alive or not. We became late because this place is so far that we got lost. So we are not here when the talk started, Dr. Tombe. But I would like to find out, or we who have been late, if you guys are really, Gregor is involved in the peace talks. I know that you talked about the people having carried Kalashnikov and that Salva Kiir said he can hold the talk to this, which means Salva Kiir and his other colleagues that are carrying guns. That is that. So can you negotiate with the IGAD so that once and for all we can talk whether you are carrying Kalashnikov or you are writing like you have been writing, because without the writing, independence will not have come to Southern Sudan. We all in diaspora here have been supporting the independence of South Sudan without us lobbying the UN for help or international community for that help which eventually arrived. If we left everything to IGAD, we would not have achieved that.
Thank you, Mama. Ladies and gentlemen, may we welcome again Dr. Tombe.
Thank you for asking all these important questions. Manas asked about possibility of resources. I think we meant that how can we mobilize resources in order to resist the government in Juba? Well, resources start with a strong will to resist. We have to have strong will, courage to resist. And already we have human resources. Other resources will always be mobilized through material contribution, which include money. And therefore, even the contribution of money will depend on dedication of individuals and therefore groups. And at the moment, we are involved in raising these resources based on what I've just explained.